Hello, comrades. It's Premier Rever, and we are looking at our second bridge almost being done, and that truck just disappeared for a second. Yeah, and it doesn't look like it's actually doing anything, but I'm sure he's paving away. Like the roads are a little better. I don't know why I haven't noticed the bridges not being built like this, but rarely do I ever build one that's quite this long. All right, let's put this HUD back on so we can see what's going on with it. So we've got just a little bit more asphalt. And it looks like the trucks are pretty much lined up, and then we'll have this bridge. And then we'll be able to start building this, and I guess we need to get in pretty quickly and start getting some more supplies dropped off here. Hopefully we can get built. This is always the worst when it comes to playing with the construction because we have to get a bunch of Triangle Town done here. Let me do something else while we're talking. I'm going to open this up. I did get a suggestion for the name, and let me say this, that if because you see a triangle, you think of a uterus, there's probably something a little bit wrong in your thinking, but I can appreciate that. So no, we're not gonna call it Uterus Town or whatever the Russian equivalent is, but I will come in here and look at the comments. Maybe we'll go with your second comment because, yeah, the first comment I can appreciate. Yeah, this is the, so I'm gonna go with Trugolnik. Let's see, maybe I'll spell it right, and if nothing else, right? So let's come, I guess, to anywhere, and then anywhere but there. Right, create a city, and we'll call it, let's see, what is it here? EU, not true, so Trugolnik. Trugolnik means triangle. There we go. Triogolnik. Yeah, see, now I even know a new word. There you go. And then I guess this would be Triogolnik Supply. Yeah, let's put another one, let's say, right here. Rename it. Oops. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it all in there. I do wish they'd give you a little bit. No, wonder if the new, we'll call it SUP, right? Here, let me, yeah, that's fine. We'll know what it means. It's not our fault, right? And we could probably get rid of this one, I would think. There we go. So that was one of the suggestions. Another suggestion was that we didn't need all of the train stations. Yeah, need has nothing to do with it sometimes in life, right? I mean, then again, I've heard people say, oh, I need to go buy that new purse. No, you really don't need to go buy that new purse. And that's the same thing. We have train stations here, right? They're, they are, everything that we're going to do in this map is not going to always be practical. And that's not necessarily going to be symmetric. Well, I guess it is sort of symmetric when you look at it from the one way that the triangle is symmetric that we have, but it's more for like design, right? Like to put a train station in each place. And then the other thing to say is I'm not so sure that it's not going to be beneficial at some point because, yeah, I think they could get there, but there's going to be some stretches potentially, right? Like, will this one be able to get over to here? Will they need to, like, see, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I think they would be able to get there, but I don't think it would hurt to have a little train going around in the circle there, just picking up passengers going to each place. And then we'll see, like I said, and then the other thing is it's a direct path kind of thing when it comes to this distance, right? So are we going to be able to get them the whole distance over to here or over to this sports? Do you see what I'm saying? Like you'd have to have a pretty direct path. Now, I don't quite have that in there. You guys who don't know, I mean, I did try the other day to load it up, in particular to use around Triangle Town here. And the test thing just kind of crashed within 5 or 10 minutes. Now, I had run another test before and didn't have an issue, but it's fine. We can put in the new distribution centers at any point. And I know a lot of people are excited about the nuclear power. But But I'm not saying we do. I mean, we're just getting to the point where we might be able to afford that. So, speaking of being able to afford it, let's take a look at this. This is the real reason that I came back. Look, we owe $238,000. So what I think I might do, and just so you know, the last time I came in here, I only borrowed $500,000. I did run out of money at one point while I was sitting there waiting. But I want to go ahead and here, let's pause this just so it doesn't change on me. As a matter of fact, let me reopen this screen to make sure. All right. So we're going to just come in and we're going to pay this off and hope that that's the last time we have to take out a loan. Right? We may even do things different just so we don't have to. All right, 238, return money. There we go. We are now, once again, debt-free. Now this time, like I said, the last time when I paid it off, I really kind of knew that it wasn't going to last. Now the only other thing I'm concerned about now is that it does dip down at times. Like there's a natural cycle to it. And it goes up and down depending on, when the trucks are getting to the border type thing. So hopefully I might have done that a little bit too soon. And if that's the case, well, we'll see. I don't think anything that bad is going to happen because mostly we're making our own power. Chemicals, though, if we don't get chemicals delivered, then we're going to end up, without chemicals. And that would be bad because that'll be our clothing supply getting dwindled. So, in any event, we are still building this bridge. Are we rollering it? Yes, we are rollering it. And that's okay. So, there's not too much more I want to do down here as far as design. I mean, we could start talking about this over here, and we could start talking about the oil islands, but we're also getting like kind of way far ahead of the construction. I mean, even this is going to take me hours and hours and hours to get all of this constructed. So it's sort of, I'm at that point where I come in and say hello. Now there might be some other things we think of, and I'm open to your suggestions that we might do. Right, this was quite a while for me, and just in double fast forward there, just to get this bridge almost done, and just by pure coincidence, the timing of our money getting paid off, I think, was noteworthy. Now I did bring our vehicles back down to here, so all of our construction vehicles are in this area. And at times, depending on what we're going to build, we might want to switch back and forth. Now, another good thing about letting this build up is we have been, or not having a loan. Like this is getting this train set done, or this train track in here done before, and having to pay for all the electrical components. See, we're building over to here now. All right, so I've been just slowly building that, and I think I have. Yeah, I need to see did this guy just stop here? Or is he still working on that? Yeah, I don't know what's... Oh, yeah, you know what? Getting gravel over here is just an issue. That's one of the things we're going to do. Now that we're out of debt, that's something that I think we could definitely use doing. Another thing that we're going to need to do, and maybe could start spending some money on, even though it's a little bit silly, is asphalting the roads, right? Because it's really is killing us. Like, we can start getting this bridge built, and that won't particularly cost us any money, but we could start spending some of our money on asphalt. Right now, we're working very diligently, I hope, towards getting an oil refinery going over here, which will, of course, get us some bitumen. So there we go. All right, so having said all of that, we are working on our railroad situation, and we don't have enough gravel, but we're going to let that go up a little bit more. And I hope this time, we've done this before, like deja vu, which means a repeat, like you feel like you've been here and done this. I sent our construction vehicles up to here again. Buildings without power supply, we don't care, but we hope that we are going to be able to level out a little space near this, where this tunnel comes out, right? Let's see, can we do... Yes. Right. Let's get a little space leveled there. And then can we just do some road leveling from that point? No. Let's see what this looks like Where are we going? Over this way. Yeah, let's try. Let's just see what this looks like. Seems like a fair amount of leveling. It's not too awful bad. All right, we'll try to do. Well, let's do. Yeah, let's do another one from like here up to here. Oops, you don't like that? Too steep, really? We're on that. Wonder why that's. I don't know. I do wonder why, but you know what? We're just gonna go with this. Now the other thing I guess we could talk about is a road tunnel through there as well, right? Let's just go from here to here. Now that we have this construction crew over. Alright, and then I think we need a little bit more in here. Seems to me this is a bit low. Yeah, see that? I don't know if you guys can see, but it's filling this in a lot. Yeah, that looks nicer. One more. Alright, and then what I think I'll do is turn on the wireframe. Just sort of do. There's a little bit of a. You know, if you let this guy go up and down, he tends to level things out, but he also tends to like smooth them out side to side a little bit. It looks like it's. Yeah, we could use a little more. Jeez Louise. And I wasn't even up on the. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a problem, isn't it? Yeah, let's see. What? No. Yeah, so that's just about green there on its own. And then I think what I would like to do is maybe come over here. Let's make that a little wider. All right, kind of a nice flattish area there. Just make this bit a little wider. Alright, that should be somewhat level. Then we should be able to put railroads in. Yeah, let's spin around. Alright, I want to keep the railroad up this side for the most part. Yeah, why is that not? There we go. Good. Right, now you'll cross right over. Why don't we just bring this guy straight across for now and then over. Yeah, I don't see where, at this point, where we need 2 trains. Will you just attach to this? No. But we can make that a reality. No. Come on. Oh, I did get a comment somewhere. Somewhere I put another wooden track. I'm sure I did. I you know, I do it fairly regularly. So let's get rid of this. There was another one here. There we go. So there we go. Now we finally actually officially have finished designing our railroad tracks. So we'll have the tunnel come through here. I don't think that's too bad. I mean, I could see, you know, maybe having it come up right there, but that's a lot longer tunnel. Like, you know, that's just a lot longer tunnel. Now the next question is, do we want our road? You know, I mean, the road's already like over this way. I mean, would we really, in real life, would you really build a tunnel when you're driving around that way? I don't know, but there we go. We got that tunnel. I'm happy with that tunnel for the moment, anyway. And what else has been going on? Well, not too much. We've producing plenty of stuff. I haven't really even looked at the population. Yeah, they seem pretty happy. Their healthcare seems to maybe have gone down a bit. And the population's kind of stagnated, which we expected, and that's what I wanted, right? Because, think about it, I don't have any new jobs for anybody. Maybe we could be pumping out a little bit more of, you know, clothing and whatnot, but, you know, we're doing okay. You know, could we put another one? Yeah, I think really I'll focus on that more after we get this done. Now, are we having particular problems with getting this built? Is there some reason that we're... No, it doesn't look like. Missing boards. Ah, okay. Guess what? Okay, right. Yeah, missing boards. Why, where? Oh, here. This road. Yep, boards. Delete. Yes. How about you? No. Prefabs. Now you're already built. What are you? Prefabs. Yeah, see, so there you go. I missed it in another spot too. Which I think we already did some of that over here, right? So let's get that guy. There we go. And see, yeah, we still just don't have that. But look, we got 80 grand of our own, which is a good feeling. Like I said, not to have that. So yeah, do I just need to come back when something else has happened? Oh, look, we got the bridge. We could celebrate the grand opening of the bridge. Right? And so now we're going to need to assign this. Maybe what we can do is, just to make this a full episode, we could start laying out some of the oil stuff, right? Like, good. There we got our 3 trucks over here. And we can also maybe start building this bridge. And we really almost need to move this construction office to get this railroad bridge done, but yeah, we're not going to worry about that. All right, let's do this. Let's one thing at a time. Definitely want to keep focused on getting down into here done. All right, so that way we're, you know, get this, yeah, then we need to get all the way down into here to get the gravel storage so we can start bringing some gravel. Yeah, we got a lot of stone up here. At some point, we might consider that. There's only so many gravel things you need if you actually have trains bringing it around, right? Like, each gravel quarry could produce quite a bit. Now, I did get a comment like a while ago, like, oh, you only ever need 1 gravel quarry. Well, no, I have used all of the proceeds of 1 gravel. Once you get, like, say, 5 or 6 construction offices all working, and if they start doing a bunch of gravel roads and you're laying rail and all that stuff, you can definitely use every single thing that 1 gravel quarry puts out. But you really have to be doing a lot of construction at one point in order to do that. And at this point, we're not really quite there. Let's go ahead and commit to some of these pipes and things over here. All right, and I think we had one of these. Yeah, a couple of those. You know what we can do? We're really not done over here. We can get power over to this. Yeah, let's get power and roads. Because really, yeah, what are you? You're the small fire station. And what I'm thinking of is, let's go and, you know, like we have like Triangle Town, and then we have this sort of, you know, funny shaped, like almost gem shaped railroad track around here. And I'm thinking maybe we go sort of like this. Yeah, where's our, right, well, you'll go to there, right? Like we kind of, how about right there? Yeah. And then you go, well, no, let's, yeah, that's kind of fine, right? Yeah, and then we'll have, yeah, that's not quite what I wanted. It's off. Do you see that? Yeah, let's get rid of this. Right, I want it to be a little further out this way. And this road would, no. Yeah, go like, no. Stop it. Yeah, you know what, go this way, and then go this way. And then go this way. And so we're going to have this, like, funny, I don't know, what does it end up being? Like a hexagon kind of shape? Yeah, I'd want that to be more... Yeah, except we're going to run into that, which is kind of okay. Maybe we just do what we can here, right? It's going to be kind of close to that, but... Right, like life can't always be perfect. All right, so we're just going to sort of put like an outer ring road. Yeah, I think we'd go a little bit further. Yeah, let's redo this. Since now that one's a turn, let's make this a bit of a turn. And then that could be a little bit sharp the way it goes in there. Which means I'd do kind of like a bit of a turn here, right? Go behind our hockey stadium. Go right over this. And then instead of this road coming in this way, right, let's get rid of that. All right, we would do sort of the same thing here. Are we... Yeah, I would think... Well, we need to get over those tracks, so life's not going to be overly perfect in this little spot here. I don't know, you know what, we really... Yeah, we could come a little further this way, and then... Yeah, I think that would be... acceptable. Oh, come on. If you like that, I can live with it, right? Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect as far as all its symmetry goes. This kind of stuck out a little further, but right, that would give us a good excuse to tie this in. To there. Then do we just get rid of... Yeah, why don't we get rid of this mess for a minute? Alright, and then we need to get rid of this and this. Don't need to, but might as well make it one project there. Right, so a little bit of a roundabout, and then... Yeah, this one could be gotten rid of and then brought back. I was kind of wondering what we would do with that, but there we go. All right. And then this one could get reattached. I'm okay with some of these. Let's just leave that go. We'll just have to remember to hook it back up. As long as the main roads in and out are hooked up to our outer loop, then we'll be able to construct all those. And then what I'm thinking of is, let's take a look at our power. All right, that's why we came in here to begin with. Yeah, I'm thinking, you know, a lot of times it seems to me like train stations and power stations kind of go hand in hand, right? So if we put a power station, it would be better if it was on the other side. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to matter too much. Yeah, we'll put it. Well, as long as we put them all kind of similar, yeah. So we'll do this. Go on. I'm going to hit Control, not Shift. There we go. All right, so I think we're going to be able to turn that guy in there. All right, and then we'll do the same thing here, but I'll do it this way. And we'll put another one like right here this way. All right, and then we're going to have, well, we're going to need a transformer up this way, I think. Let's go look at the mods. Power transformer with a through put, right? So we're going to come, yeah, does it make sense? Yeah, I think it makes sense to come with our power from here. So we're going to come across here and we're going to go into a transformer. All right, that's like, well, I guess we could put it right up here. Yeah, don't attach, please. You know what? Let's do it. Yeah, no. This will be fine. All right, so we come across the water. Yeah, well, you're going to attach and you're going to mess up my road. Why don't we do it right here then? All right. And then we would have another one down here somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna want this powered up sooner rather than later, I'm thinking. And yeah, so let's just take a look behind us. This would be where our loading dock for fuel is going to be, our shipping dock. So let's go. Yeah, I think we'll spin this one around this way. No, I don't want to be too close to that. Yeah, let's put it off of this road a little, like right there. All right, so now I really don't want to build that, but I just wanted to figure that it would be there because I want to put this harbor in before I build too much past there. So let's go back over to electrical. Nope, that doesn't take me to electrical. Big lines. Yeah, let's see if we can't get. Yeah, so we have high voltage here. And we have a switch right there, don't we? Are you just not going to like that? How about this? Some other infrastructure's in the way. Okay, so you're not going to like that until that. And I do plan on getting rid of this, but I'm going to need power up here before then. Yeah, there's just no doubt in my mind that it's the. Go like here. Yeah, see, it's just not liking. It's not liking that construction office. Oh, wait a minute. Can you come out? I don't know. Hopefully I can delete it. Yeah, let's just figure on something else over here, right? Yeah, so let's see. Do we want to just avoid Rever? Now, where would we, in the long run? Yeah, I think this is fine. I don't feel like rebuilding. Oh, that's just a real shame because I don't want to knock this construction office down until I've done that. But that could always be like a second line coming over, right? So do we spend the money right now? Yeah, I think we do. And there's no mod that does this 4 ways, right? Power. Yeah, I think we got power plant. That's not going to do it. Production line, power transformer. Well, I mean, we could. We already have. That's the little transformer there, right? That's probably all we need. Just wondered, yeah. Okay, let's go back. I do this periodically with this power situation here. So we need a high voltage switch. Yeah, I think we could build it all and then replace what we need to. All right, so we're just going to do a high voltage switch there. Let's get a dirt path so we don't lose track of that. All right, we can get it off of the... We'll bring this straight out of town, I guess. Nothing else, sort of this construction guide. Oops, go in. Right, and then yeah, I don't think this is going to be a problem for the construction, is it? Though I don't know, are we going to be able to make it all the way across this? Distance too far, and okay, so let's go. All right, let's see, can we go from here to here? All right, let's be a little more careful here then. Well, this one doesn't matter, but I might as well, I guess, take it as far as I can. And then this... Yeah, so is that... Distance too far. Well, I think there's another spot here, right? Can we go from there? Distance too far. So I guess I'm gonna have to raise up some ground. Yeah, distance too far. There's no other way to do that. Can we go from here to the other end? I wouldn't have thought that distance would be too far. I thought I've gone at least that far before. Now, is there any other... Yeah, see, that's gonna be... Nah, but I guess the thing to do would be to maybe come over here. Right, like we know we can go that far, which isn't very far. And we know we can go this far, which isn't very far. So let's see, can we put one like right in the middle? Right, like I guess here. All right, I thought we had a free excavator. Are we using the free excavator? Oh, you know what? Let's come here and what do? We don't really need the cement mixers at this point, right? Let's take 2 of them out of here. Yeah, let's leave this open. Close this. Why is the fire station open? Yeah, well, we can leave that open. Let's just stick this under here. So what I want to do is go grab those construction. And we're kind of over time anyway. But let's see if we can. Well, yeah, you know what? We'll come right back. I'm going to do back-to-back episodes, as I do at times. And let's open up all of these. And we'll send them back on their way. And I will get this raised up. All right, so what are you? Yeah, we want you to go into there. We want you to go into there, right? So there's 1, 2. And now we can come back to, not this one, this one. All right, so we're going to bring that equipment home, and then I'm going to probably get that wire across there, and I'll show you what I did to get that done, right? What are you? Yeah, are you not heading there? Yeah, I think we are. All right, there you go. Well, we made a little bit of progress. We'll get the rest of this power done. It's kind of taking longer. That's right, but we did get the roads done too, and we talked about we paid off our loan. Happy days. And oh, is this road done? This road's almost done. Good. And so I think I'm going to work diligently towards over here, which is our aggregate storage. So we'll get the aggregate storage in and then pretty quickly after that, we'll see about... Oh, we don't really have a construction office over here either, do we? Nah, it really wouldn't be a bad idea to get a construction office, huh? And we definitely want to get one of these train stops. I think we can use those for picking up people in one of these houses. Which means a store and a... Yeah, we're going to have to get quite a few things built over here before we can start constructing. But hey, we're making progress. And look, we have 130,000 rubles of our own, which is wonderful. So there we go. So we will keep an eye on things, and I will be, dragging our electric over here. Yeah, it would certainly be better if you could get some kind of like an underground pipe or underwater pipe is what we need, right? All right, so I'll work on this when we get in between the episodes, and I'll more or less come right back. And no reason not to keep enjoying the game together without me fast forwarding the entire first 2 decades, right? There you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves and be safe. Bye-bye.